Hi, everybody. Um, I just wanted to come in here and share a rapture dream that I had a couple years ago. And God's been bringing it back to my mind lately. Some of the things that I saw in this vision are more current. So that's how I do know where I'm at in this vision. It was a while ago, so I'm going to try to remember the details. I remember I'm standing on a platform in a train station and I'm waiting for the train to arrive. And the train's going to be coming from the right, and it's going to be coming into the station. And there's no one in this station except for me. It's dead silent, but it's massive. And there are trees that literally reach the heavens. They're as high as the sequoia trees and larger, but they're oak trees. And the branches are all woven together, and it's creating a shade covering for the whole station, the whole platform. The train's going to be arriving, and I know it's loaded with passengers who are tired and hungry. And I know this because on the platform, all laid out, are tables of food and water and things that the people on this train are going to need to rest and rejuvenate. And as the train is starting to come towards me, I look to the left, and there's a train approaching from the left. And this train is nothing but an engine and one car behind it. But this engine is powerful, and I know that it's coming from the left, and it's going to hook up with this other train that's coming in from the right. And then when the passengers are ready, people are going to get back on the train, and this train is going to pull this train into to go to the left. When I look to the left to see where the train's going to be headed, I see a new world. I see an uncharted world. I see far into the distance. And in that moment, when I'm looking to the left, I get a download and I hear every single thing. I realize that every single thing that ever happened to me in my whole life suddenly makes sense. It brought me to this moment. And now I'm about to head into a new world where there is no pain, there is no sorrow. And in my vision, it was like looking at a brand new land. And I had a flashback to when people were crossing America and reestablishing and building things. And it was very clear to me that that's what we were going to get to do again. We're building a new heaven. We're going to recreate this world, and it's going to be beautiful. And when I looked, I remember just feeling so overwhelmed how amazing heaven is going to be. On the train that was approaching from the left, as it approached, I looked, and the conductor was looking out the window, and he was waving to me as he was pulling into the station. And he had a little small child behind him that I believe was his son. Now, the conductor and the son were both black skinned. African American, I'm not sure what the correct term is to say right now. It just, that's what it was. I do know now that what God was trying to show me was Ethiopia. It represents Ethiopia. I've recently realized and found that the Ethiopian Bible is actually, unlike the American Bible with 66 books, the Ethiopian Bible has like 88 books. They never got rid of the book of Enoch, the book of dreams and visions. They have a more complete gospel. And those books that were found in the Dead Sea Scrolls, a long time ago, those people hid them there for a reason. Those were for us to be able to find one day because at that time, people were trying to censor away Jesus, censor away the resurrection, censor away truth. Censorship is not a new thing in our world. Satan's been using this tactic for a long time. So right now, it's very clear in the last days, the Lord said, he told Daniel, seal up the books. That what was there was written for the end times. So be alert that information is going to be coming out. The Holy Spirit's going to be downloading a lot of new information, bringing things to light. I just want to encourage people to be more open. There's going to be new ideas and new concepts and new things that we've never heard before, but the Holy Spirit's going to be moving on hearts. So important to be ready. This train was going to be coming into the station, and this train was going to be hooking up and pulling it in. The very last piece of the dream that I saw, guys, see, I don't think we disappear. And I've said this in my videos and to my friends before. To be raptured isn't to be taken away to heaven. This is heaven. The millennial reign of Christ is here. We don't go and come back. We're here. We're going through it. Being raptured is being caught up to higher understanding, being aware, understanding what's going on in our world, no longer being deceived by the lies. Okay. And understanding how it all fits together and everything we've been through. It's possible to be awake if you have ears to hear and if you've been listening and if you've been watching. So time is short. When that train comes in and this is pulling out, and when I looked in my vision to the left, I saw people who hadn't been on the train trying to run into this new world, and you couldn't. You can't get into this world in your own strength. You have to be on the train. You have to be on the Jesus train. And I'm going to call it what it is too. It's the Trump train. Okay. Like there is a fake news is fake news. And understanding what's really going on in this world and being on not part of given over to the great deception, being awake, this is where we're waking up. So don't let these things trigger you. Just open your intuition and start looking into everything. Make sure that you haven't been deceived or in any way, because that train is coming in, guys. Okay, that's it. Bye.